Good. How y'all doing? It's Tom Walk Tony right here. As you see, about to get into this discussion, if you will. Generally speaking, I'll just be presenting some information, for your awareness, because we got a lot of confusion taking place right now, and gotta kill confusion. We gotta kill propaganda. Let's go and get into it.
A4 Media, all rights reserved. Come on! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way!
Hello? What's up, girls? Ain't nothing. This nigga in here stressing, talking that old off the wall back to Africa shit again.
What? That God body shit?
Yeah, that dumb shit. I'm trying to get up out of here.
I hear that.
But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? This is America. A4 Media, all rights reserved. Come on! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way!
All right. Let's go and get into it. How y'all doing now? Check the status of the live. C4 watching right now. That's what's up. How y'all doing? All right, so I'm begin with this. I've already shown it before. This King Ferdinand's letter to the Taino Arawak Indians. All right. Let's take a look real quick. Gonna jump right into it. Whether Christians, Moors, Jews, Gentiles, or any other sect. All right. So this letter came from King Ferdinand, as you see. It was sent to the Taino Arawak Indians. Those are Americans, Aboriginal, Indigenous, Torsionist Americans. Simply put, okay? When you read text, right, gotta pay attention. This letter was not addressed to the Christians, the Moors, the Jews, the Gentiles, or any other sect. This was addressed to the Taino Arawak Indians, Aboriginal, Indigenous peoples of America, okay? Now, I've been seeing a lot of confusion, like in recent years. I remember many years ago, these groups was not trying to claim to be Aboriginal Americans. It wasn't claiming none of that. They wasn't saying none of that. You know what I mean? This is pretty goddamn new when we really look at the history of these groups and organizations. All right, let's begin with the Christians, okay? You see right here, Christian, noun, also an adjective, okay? A believer in and follower of Christ, okay? 1520s as a noun. 1550s as an adjective, professing the Christian religion, received into the Christian church. Okay? Yo, this shit is foreign, period. Look, we see right here, West Germanic borrowing of Church Latin Christianus from ecclesiastical Greek, Christianos, from Christos, see Christ, all right? This is foreign. As you see here, we have the Germans, we have those of the Latin languages, if you will, all coming out of Europe, including the Greeks, okay? See over that very, very clear. Oh, shit was good. Star Strike, Ghost, how you doing? Had to resubscribe. Well, I appreciate you resubscribing. Thank you for doing that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get back to y'all in a hot minute. Let me just, you know what I mean? I wanna lay this down real quick. You know what I mean? Because we gotta make sure our people ain't running around confused. I'm gonna pull up Subliminus Deuce or Subliminus Day in a moment as well, just to further emphasize that we gotta kill confusion. Okay, so let's follow along with what King Ferdinand said. Okay, so he said whether Christians, Moors, Jews, Gentiles, or any other sect. Okay, So we went from the Christians. Now let's go to the Moors. All right, Moor, North African Berber, late 14th century, Old French, Moor, from medieval Latin Moris, from Latin Moris, inhabitant of Mauritania. Okay, Northwest Africa, a region now corresponding to northern Algeria and Morocco, from Greek Moros, perhaps a native name, or else cognate with Moros, black. But this adjective only appears in the late Greek, and may as well be from the people's names as the reverse. That's interesting. Being a dark people in relation to Europeans, their name in the Middle Ages was a synonym for Negro. Later 16th century through 17th century, used indiscriminately of Muslims, Persians, Arabs, etc., but especially those in quote unquote India. Okay, India is really Hindustan, Bharat. Okay, let me just go ahead and show you that real quick. Going to search for Hindustan. Okay, as you see, Hindustan caste system. Hindustan real quick. Hindustan. There it is. Hindustan is the Persian name for India. Okay, so, I don't really like Wikipedia as a primary source. I ain't got time to be doing all that kind of research right now. But as we see, there's a relationship with these people, right? Look, right here, it says Jama Masjid Mosque, okay? Taj Mahal Mausoleum, okay? Pilgrims, this, that, and the other. Yeah. See what's going on here? There's a relationship between these people. As it says right here, there is a relationship. Persians, Arabs, etc. Okay? More is used indiscriminately of Muslims, Persians, Arabs, etc., but especially those of quote unquote India. As you see right there, it says India, right? Hindustan is the Persian name for India. Which came first? Hindustan or India? As you know, Hindustan, Bharat came first. Let's go and look that up too real quick. I believe it's spelled like Bharat. There I go, right there. Bharat, India. Just gonna do Bharat. Just do it like that. Bharat. Okay, I think it's how you spell it right there. Bharat. Bharat. There we go. That's simple. And it was named, as you see, after an emperor that was there. Okay. Look, this is. Look, see it right there in Hindi. Did it translate from Hindi to quote unquote English? You see what's going on here? All right. So we just dealt with the Moors. Let's follow along back to King Ferdinand. Jews. Okay, a Jew and a Hebrew. Let's just make sure the Jews and the Hebrews are, there is a difference between the two. Jews, Hebrews. Okay? There is a difference, but let's see the difference. Look at that. Hebrews, used as synonym for Jews. Says it right there, right? But let's go ahead and go back to this real quick. Let's go back to etymology. Let's go ahead and pull that up real quick. One moment. Okay, we're gonna do Jews, right? Jewelry. There we go, right there. Jewelry. All right, now we got the noun right there. Person, place, a thing, right? Jewelry, person, place, a thing is a noun, right? Okay. Ooh, look at this. 12th century jewelry. Okay. Jewelry. Ghetto, the Jewish district in a town, from Anglo-French Jewelry, Old French Jewelry, some shit like that. 13th century modern French Juvetti. Okay. 14th century Jews collectively. Mid 14th century as the land of the Jews, Judea. Okay. Next. Go right here, Jew. All right. Late 12th century, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. There we go, right there. Hebrew is of their language. Okay. Hebrew is the language they write in Hebrew, things of that nature. As I said a moment ago, is used as a synonym. Okay. Now, you see they're talking about some tribes and this, that, and the other, but we're talking about 12th century France, Greece, Aramaic, Semitic. I mean, come on, this is all foreign here. Okay? This is all foreign right here. Greece again. I mean, it's all right here. So how is it that these people manage to want to claim our American identity? I mean, how is it that these people are trying to claim our American identity? I showed you in the Samuel P. Scott book. Where we at? Samuel P. Scott. Let's go right there. Samuel P. Scott, Moors, see what's up. History of the Moorish Empire in Europe. I showed you in this book right here. Okay. Volume 1 through 3. It talks about how the Hebrews and the Moors were forced into becoming Christians. This happened in pretty much 12th through 15th century Europe. Okay? They were enslaved. Christianity is pretty much another name for a slave. Same thing with Hebrew and Moor. Same thing. Don't believe me? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, right? How can there be lost tribes if you all come from somewhere, right? If you come from somewhere, you should not be lost, right? How does that make sense? Well, let's go look into it though. We're going to Sublimis Deuce. There you go, right there. I'm gonna jump into it. It's like we got to kill all this confusion, man. All right. Now we're gonna look for okay. All right. Incapable, pretending that they are incapable of receiving the Catholic faith, okay? Which none may obtain save through faith in our Lord Jesus Christ, okay? So these are Christian references here, right? These are all foreign to America. This is written to the American people, our American people, right? So now let's go down here real quick. Let's go right here. Where we at? Notwithstanding whatever may have been or may be said to the contrary, the said Indians and all other people who may later be discovered by Christians, says it right there. Indians ain't Christian because they're to be discovered by Christians who may later be discovered by Christians, are by no means to be deprived of their liberty or the possession of their property, even though they may be outside the faith of Jesus Christ. Oh, wow, look at that. And that they should freely and legitimately enjoy their liberty and the possession of their property, nor shall they be in any way enslaved. To the contrary happen, it shall be null and have no effect. Well, this is 1537, as you see right there. This is dated May 29th, 1537. This is X amount of time following this King Ferdinand letter to the Taino Arawak Indians, which took place in 1493. Okay, so this is clear evidence here that our American people, American Indians, our Aboriginal, Indigenous people throughout the Americas, the original, okay, we had no association with these foreigners, man. Because as you just saw there, it says discovered, who may later be discovered by Christians. So how is it that we have the Hebrews and we have the Moors in particular, those two groups in particular, that are making these claims to be Aboriginal, Indigenous, Indigenous to America, when we have clear evidence of them not? So what I'm saying making sense to y'all? I appreciate y'all watching right now. If it's not making sense, type in "you ain't making sense, bro." Some shit like that. Let me know. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm not a teacher. I ain't no scholar. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that values my people. I'm a man that has work to do. And I look forward to working with my people. In order for me to work with my people got to be aware. I study to be aware so that I can prepare. I can do what I need to do. See what I'm saying? There's too many games being played. And too many of our people is not aware of the games that's being played. Let me show you something else, right? So y'all heard about the 12 tribes and this, that, and other that the Hebrews be preaching about. Let me show you something from 1888 real quick. Look at this. The 10 tribes of Israel. Oh, my bad. This was publication date 1883. And who is this guy here? His name is Timothy R. Jenkins. Okay. Now he's claiming. He says right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this bullshit here. Okay. And this is a Caucasian dude right here. Okay. Caucasian. He's European descent, right? Look at this. Let me show you the games that's being played. Look, look, look. Let me show you. Check this shit out. 10 tribes of Israel. The true history. North American Indians showing that they are the descendants of these tribes. Ooh. Well, now, I haven't read the book. Not interested in reading this book. But through my research, I came across this a while ago. Poster presented this like a while ago. You know what I mean? But, you know, got a lot going on. Let me show you something about this dude, Timothy, real quick. Okay, where we at? Take a look. All right, so we got propaganda and all of that right here. Look at all this shit right here, man. Oh shit, look at this. Look at that. Look what they look like, right? All right, we ain't gonna get into all that shit. Where we at, man? Here we go. Check this out, right? Okay, Timothy R. Jenkins, author, an Ohioan, born in 1821, was the prolific author of mostly biblical interpretations of history. So he was interpreting biblical history. And he was so he basically theorizing this shit, right? He's making assumptions. He has an opinion. So he's writing books about his opinion, his interpretation. Let's define interpretation real quick, though. Interpretations. What's interpretations mean? The action of explaining the meaning of something. All right? Meaning, understanding, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Analysis, evaluation, review, study, examination. Okay? All right. So he's supposed to be doing that, right? That's what he's supposed to be doing? Supposed to be interpreting? Yeah, sure. All right. Of history, one of which resulted in his arrest on charges of blasphemy. He got arrested for goddamn blasphemy, man. Back in the somewhere in the 1800s. I mean, said he was born in 1821. The book was published in 1883. So within that time frame, he got arrested for his interpretations of biblical history, right? He died in his 63rd year while traveling to Cleveland for the publication of what would prove to be his last book, The 10 Tribes of Israel. I mean, damn. He got arrested for blasphemy? Ooh. So like that needs to be reinstated here, huh? The act or offense of speaking sacrilegiously about God or sacred things, profane talk, profanity, sacrilege, irreligion, irreverence, swearing, curse, impiety, desecration. Wow, isn't there a lot? Isn't there a lot going on? That's a lot of that shit going on, ain't it? See the status of the chat real quick. Yeah, how y'all doing? Y'all good? I'm trying to keep this brief. But as you see, as I've shown you, and as you can show yourselves, you know what I'm saying? I encourage you to know for yourselves. All right? And this is why we, A4, African American Africans, A4, we encourage genealogy. Know who your people are, man. Know who your people are. It's of the utmost importance for you to know who your people are, because these people are trying to claim you while they're telling you to be somebody else, be some character out of book, right? Based off of some shit that came out in 1883. Come on, man. How do you talk about 12 tribes now, man? I mean, come on. These are questions in which if you follow these people, yo, ask some questions. Ask these people some questions, man. Show them this book right here. Be like, yo, but what about this though? This Timothy R. Jenkins guy, okay, he got arrested for blasphemy before he died. So now if you have somebody getting arrested for blasphemy before they died, right? Most likely it was by some other theologians out there during his period that was like, nah, buddy, you're fucked up with your information, man. You're fucking up. Yo, you're talking some sacrilegious shit. You're defaming the religion, right? Right? And now fast forward, they done stepped it up, transformed some shit to where now they want to claim to be Aboriginal Americans and Indigenous to America. And this is what I mean, yo. We got some serious shit that needs to be corrected. Our people gotta correct themselves, man. Spend time with your people, getting to know your people. Some of you may have people coming from Ethiopia where they practice this religion of Hebrewism or Judaism, whatever they call it, right? But if that's not your people, it ain't your business, man. Those are their practices. I mean, yo, these the Christians, the Moors, the Hebrews, the Gentiles, all of these foreign motherfuckers have a history of corruption, perversion, etc. Long history. They're patriarchal. They disrespect women. As Americans, yo, that's not natural for us to disrespect our mothers and daughters, man. That's crazy. That's fucking madness. That's blasphemy. Straight up and down, that's blasphemy to disrespect our mothers and daughters, man. And fast forward through these patriarchal motherfuckers right here, they done got our mothers and daughters disrespecting each other, being blasphemous to each other, being blasphemous. I mean, all kinds of wild shit going on, man. These people are corrupt, man. That's why the fuck they're lost and haven't been found. Fuck you over here in America. Talk about you lost and shit when you know damn well you come from over there somewhere. It ain't got nothing to do with us over here in America, man. We got our own shit to do right here, man. Y'all talking all this other shit. Now you want to talk about, you want to include our American people in the shit that you talking about. Meanwhile, we ain't trying to fucking, no, we not into that shit, y'all. That's not our shit. We got land that needs to be secured right now, man. We got people that's actively securing their land right now. People that have secured their land, that's still in progress with securing their land. All kinds of shit is going on. Well, that's how you heard a Hebrew going back to motherfucking Jerusalem, wherever, securing their land over there and shit, right? When last time you heard that shit? I mean, all right, you know, because motherfuckers think I'm playing this shit, right? This shit came out years ago. Israel, sterilization. Here we go. Let's take a look. Injected African immigrants. Damn, ain't these motherfuckers, look. Look. And look, there's no evidence of them doing it, but are Ethiopian Jews in Israel forcibly sterilized? Yes. Yes, yo. What the fuck does that got to do with us over here? Huh? Because they don't give, none of them people give a fuck about us over here. They want to come here. All the motherfuckers want to come here and get a piece of this American pie, right? Everybody want a piece of this American pie. And they want to they don't even want us baking our own pie no more. What the fuck kind of shit is that? They don't want us baking our own pie. They want a piece of the pie. They gonna steal the recipe and shit like that. Bake this shit up, whip it up, and then they gonna eat it all themselves and shit, right? Leave us out of, give us some GMO motherfucking American pie, this motherfucker, right? Because that's what's going on here, man. That's what's going on. Each of these groups here have conspired. Each of them have conspired. I mean, yo, they've been around for over 100 fucking years on American soil alone, right? What have they done for our American people, man? That's simple, yo. What the fuck have they done, yo? Why the fuck is gentrification so crazy right now? In recent years, just in the past 10 years, gentrification has gone off the fucking hook. This shit is off the fucking Richter scales right now. We got more homeless people than ever right now, man. How the fuck are we homeless in our own land? What the fuck? Yo, is this projection that these groups are doing? Is this projection where they're talking about, yeah, yo, we're the lost tribes? And damn, these motherfuckers done help our people lose themselves. Yo, our American relationships with each other is pretty goddamn fucked up. We done lost good relationships with each other since foreigners got here, right? What else have we lost? Shit, look like a lot of motherfuckers losing their goddamn dignity right now. Losing their honor, losing their integrity, losing their strength for being a natural man or a natural woman. Why? Because they put faith in this foreign god, and the foreign god ain't give you shit other than a loss. Let's talk some fucking economic language shit right now, right? So hold on, you mean to tell me these groups are collecting money from our American people, right? So you're giving your money to something, right? That means you should get a return on that money, right? Therefore, pretty much a good goddamn investment. You spend 2 hours in the church, the temple, the mosque, whatever. You spend your time. You spend 2 hours a week. I don't know your practices, man. I ain't got that kind of time. Yo, you can't get that energy back. You can't get that back. What'd you get? What'd you get back for that energy? Shit, motherfuckers have been donating and tithing and zakat and all kinds of foreign beliefs. And what they give through these taxes, essentially these are taxes, tithe and tax. Let me show you, man. Tithe and tax, I believe that shit means the same. I haven't looked at this shit in years. Tithe, tax. Let's take a look. Ah, there we go right there. There you go. Okay. Is a 1/10 part of something paid as a contribution to a religious organization or compulsory tax to government. Yo. It's all right there, man. It's all right here. So hold on. What are American people getting taxed for? Hold on. What you said, Kells and K Music Channel? How you doing, Kells and K Music Channel? Thank you for subscribing. I see it right now. Appreciate you. Yup, I had to tell them you guys trying to flip it up and saying you're Aborigine from America, but really indigenous to Africa. Yo, they do get, yo, you're right. They get real fucking, they get real extra, and they screaming on people, man. They got megaphones like, yo, you're gonna die. God is gonna blast you off the planet. Some shit. I don't know what the fuck they be saying, man, but yo, I done seen some wild shit. I done seen some wild shit and shit. I even heard wildest shit. I've heard so much wild. I mean, yo, one of my biggest things about these groups, all right? So, and what we know, this is what I've been told, okay? Now, I haven't experienced this myself, okay? But this is what I've been told from mothers and daughters, all right? And I've also heard fathers and sons tell me other things, right? That are relative, okay? So, be the Christians, right? Guaranteed to experience some fucking kind of abuse in the name of the Lord, in the name of God. Guaranteed to experience some fucking abuse for them motherfuckers, right? Same thing with the Moors. I mean, these motherfuckers, I mean, yo, they give a pass on fucking pedophilia. They give a pass on incest. They give passes on perversion, man. And they want to claim to be us? Yo, we don't give Americans do not give passes to that shit, man. We don't do that shit. That shit is corrupt. That's against our nature, man. That shit is fucking nasty. Like I said, I'm not trying to take y'all time. I done shown y'all some books. We went through some etymology. You know, I done showed you this author here, Timothy Jenkins. I mean, look at this shit right here on Britannica, man. 10 Lost Tribes of Israel. Look, right here. It's fucking Britannica, man. I mean, come on, like, it's all right here. Look at this shit. People who at various times were said to be descendants of the lost tribes include the Nestorians, the Mormons, the Afghans, the Falashas of Ethiopia, the American Indians. I've never heard that shit in my life. Never in my motherfucking life, yo. Never. Look at this shit. Among the numerous immigrants to the state of Israel since its establishment in 1948 were a few who likewise claimed to be remnants of the 10 lost tribes. So if this is what's going on here, right? Oh, look at this, a Babylonian exile of 1586. Motherfucker's been lost and ain't been found since 1586 BC. Gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Gotta be kidding me. Hell no. Like I said, man, I do this to encourage awareness, y'all. You know, our people got to be aware of the trickery that's going on out here. There's too much of it. Too much of it, man. Yo, also, before I conclude, I just want to show you this real quick. All right. So, y'all should know Kerry Davis. You know what I mean? You know, founder of African Africans. He's also the author of this book I'm about to show you, okay? Right here. Get yourself a copy, man. Get a copy. African-American Africans, what every African American should know. And if you purchase any A4 True product, you get it free. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come right to you. All right? But like, we got to know what's up. This book right here is a great, it's a great intro to the real work that got to be done for real. Because I swear, once you get to know your people for real, yo, it's a good chance you're going to get to know your people's land. You understand? You will get to know your people's land. You will develop an interest in wanting to preserve your people's land, secure your people's land, secure your people, secure your legacy, your posterity, etc. Secure your dignity, your honor, and integrity, that of your people, man. These other motherfuckers ain't got that shit. These are fucking religions. Religions are not natural fucking people, man. Look it up in IRS code. They defined, the foreigners defined everything. They defined all of that shit. A religious person is not a natural person. Yo, I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. Yo, I'm about to be out. Got some other work I gotta get into. Yo, I appreciate y'all time. You know what I mean? I'm going to conclude right now. See you next time. Got some other information, some other content I will be presenting very soon. I like to prepare before I execute. You know what I mean? So like, appreciate y'all. Y'all be good. Coward season is over.
A4 Media. All rights reserved. Come on! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way!
Hello? What's up, girls? Ain't nothing. This nigga in here stressing, talking that old off the wall, back to Africa shit again.
What? That God body shit?
Yeah, that dumb shit. I'm trying to get up out of here.
I hear that.
But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? This is America. A4 Media. All rights reserved. Come on! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way!
Y'all, appreciate y'all time. Y'all have a great day. Yeah, no doubt. Yo, Ghost, appreciate you. Yo, you be good. That's right. That's right. We definitely got to hold our own, man. You know what I mean? That's what it's always been about. You know what I'm saying? We can't be dependent on these other motherfuckers, man. Yo, they got their own interests. They got their own intent. All of that. They got their own, man. That shit is not ours, man. They trying to adopt our shit into their shit. And nature don't work like that, man. Nature don't work like that, man. Them people is unnatural, man. They do a lot of unnatural shit. Look at the history of them people, man. Anytime them people want to say something to you, man, you hit them with their true history. Samuel P. Scott, History of the Moors in Europe, man. You know what I mean? Y'all be good. I'm out.